What's up, guys? Eric here. Um, I got something really cool here planned. It's actually been going down quite a lot on YouTube, and I just want to talk about it here for a quick second. But before I get to that, I want everybody to please, that follows me, please go over to my Twitter account and participate in the poll that I put up. The poll is for live streams. I know you guys like to watch my live streams, but I'll be very honest with you. A lot of people are in school. It's very, very difficult to do on the weekdays. I myself will be starting school, um, thankfully, sometime after December. But I did that for many reasons. One of the biggest ones is I'm a procrastinator. I waited too long. But I had to get my back fixed first. Update on the back. I had an injection today. They did a nerve block in my lower back, and I feel like absolute crap. The stuff always makes me sick the next couple of days. You name it. My knees actually hurt. I haven't had pain in my knees for a long time. That shit's funny. But I have to do physical therapy for the next 4 weeks. Hopefully, it's a 50-50 chance that the disc will actually move back. It'd be really cool if it did, but the doctor said it was not very likely because of how bad it is. So I have a follow-up on the 11th of this coming month, 11th of November to be specific, and I find out then, because I'll be honest, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I've dealt with it for long enough. But moving on, please go check out that poll because I really want to set this up to where we either do it on the weekends or we do it on a weekday. I really don't want to do weekdays because it's so much easier for me to do weekends, and I can actually do it at a decent time. We can do Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or just Sunday, Saturday and Sunday. Depends on what works best for you guys, but I want you guys to provide the opinion for that on me. I want to do what works best for you guys because it's all about you. I mean, I care very much about what you guys think, and I still can't believe that I am where I am now, and I thank you all for that. I really do. But anyway, to move on, there's been a rash of problems going on around with YouTube, and the real issue is that people are doing these fake exposed videos. You guys, they're not cool anymore. They're really not. As a matter of fact, they're really freaking annoying. I don't even watch half of them anymore, and here I am doing one. However, mine's not a fake exposed. Because I'm not exposing something for being fake. I don't believe what this particular YouTuber is doing is fake in this case. However, I could be very wrong. I could be naive. But at the same time, I absolutely love movies, guys. I love them to the ends of the earth. There's been very, very, very few that I've ever walked out on. I think I've only done it once. And I went back and eventually saw that movie again. It was the audience that was the problem on that one. And that gets to me what I'm saying. YouTube is not a lot like Hollywood movies, guys. It's very hard for us to produce entertainment for you when it comes to doing skits. So even though they may not actually be realistic or real life, things like what YouTuber Jesse Ridgway Mcjuggernuggets does, they portray real life events, even if they aren't real. Okay, it doesn't matter to me. It is literally so bad that it's like somebody is right in the middle of a freaking film in a dark movie theater at the pinnacle point in the movie. Somebody screams, "That is fake as fuck. I'm out of here." Blah blah blah. It ruins the whole thing. Okay, it ruins the whole event of it. And that's happening a lot. Right now, he's getting hit with the clown thing being called fake and all that stuff. And you know what? I don't care. I don't even watch people's fake exposed videos. However, in this case, I actually did watch a few. And the reason I did is because I have actually looked at this clown costume, guys. I know it very well. It's made by a particular manufacturer. I nearly bought one a few years ago. It's very well done, and I like it so much because it's very basic, and you can use face paint. Okay, you can literally make yourself any kind of clown you want to be. You can be a happy clown, you can be a sad clown, you can really be anything you want, and you can express who you are. However, that costume is very, very much it's a good quality one, but it's very cheaply made. Um, so you literally have a drawstring tie on it, okay, up in the front here, and it ties on and pulls tight the ruffle around the neck, okay. That holds everything else together as well. And if I remember correctly, on the waist and the pants, there are several drawstrings as well that tie together so that you can stuff the costume and make yourself look bigger. But there's a lot of key factors, okay? I'm not going to deny it. The two costumes and the two scenes, they look very similar, okay? They're almost identical. But there are differences. And I'm going to show you those differences because they're very key, and a lot of people are missing them. And I think it's really funny that they're missing them because there's several things that have gone wrong. The first time that we all saw that costume, here, let me pull up the photos I got off of YouTube. First time we saw it was with that Melissa here, okay? First thing that you notice is she is quite a bit shorter than the person in that video, okay? Also, she is a lot thinner. And I mean no offense by that, but she is shorter. She's about Jessie's height, actually, and she is a lot thinner. Next thing you can see is that costume actually fits really well with her. It's not too big, it's not too long, it's not too short. It actually is just right for her stature and her body type. You can see that because of the feet, okay, right here, her hands. The sleeves are not baggy and all that stuff. The wig, yeah, it's the same wig. But, you know, when you mass produce a costume like that, you're going to get that same effect. But here's the biggest thing that lots of people missed. A lot of people. Can you figure it out? You figure it out. This here is sewn on, guys. Okay? It's not it's not 4 pieces. This is sewn on. And there's a drawstring right up here by the neck. And it's up by the neck for a reason, because in the back it would hang out and you could see it. It would ruin the effect. And it's pulled tight to give that ruffle. It's kind of like a hoodie. But there's a big thing that's missed here. First off, this cannot be worn backwards. Because of the way it's cut, it will not fit. The shirt alone will not fit. Okay? But the biggest thing is the pattern. You guys see the pattern? Okay, so we have blue on the left, striped blue and white on the right, and that is reversed on the legs. Okay? And I took a couple of good photos here. Here's another one. And you can kind of see, well, maybe not in this one, but up underneath here is where it all ties together. And in the back, it's actually split open as well. So you actually have a tie back there that tucks down into the shirt that holds it together, kind of like a hospital gown. So it can really only be worn in this orientation, guys. So I nearly bought this costume because of its price. It's actually a very good price. About 4 years ago, I was looking at it because I loved how you could do any face that you want, like I mentioned before. But here's the other guy. Okay, this is kind of blurred. It's hard to see, but as you can see, look at that. Okay, so blue on the left, striped it on the right, stripe it on the left, blue on the right. Okay, and it's not backwards. You can see it's not backwards. Okay, here you go. Pants are also reversed. Another thing you'll notice is that this costume is actually a jumpsuit. It's one piece. See how it meets in the middle and it's a diamond pattern? Aunt Melissa's is not a one piece. Okay? It's not. It's a two-piece. There's several versions of this, and there's this version is a one piece. This guy is also much bigger. Here's another shot that actually shows this really well. See this ruffle right here? That's where the drawstring is at. Okay? And here you can clearly see that it is not a one-piece suit. This costume also fits her extremely well, and Jessie and her standing next to each other, you can actually see they're about the same height. Jessie is about 5'5", 5'6" in stature. He's not short, but he's they're both almost the same height. It's pretty cool. As a matter of fact, I'm a bit jealous that he is as tall as he is, because a lot taller than he is, and I hate being tall. As crazy as that sounds. But you can see it. You see that? It's the best footage I can get. This person's much taller. This is a one-piece clown costume. So you tell me, is Jesse fooling us here? I don't like to think he is. I think this is very much real. I don't think it's anybody he knows. And if it is, I will be quite surprised. But at the same time, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. And the reason it doesn't matter to me is because he's providing us entertainment. He's providing us actually very good entertainment. And, you know, it really makes me sad that a lot of these videos don't have as many views as they deserve, because he's actually doing a good job. And this person doesn't look like anyone I've ever seen in his videos. Now, that doesn't mean he can't have somebody that he hasn't used in a video before. It's very much possible. But you can very clearly tell this costume is not the same. It's not the same at all. It's made by a different manufacturer. There's several manufacturers out there, and it's actually quite a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger, and you can tell this one fits this person too. The sleeves are at the right length. The legs aren't on the ground. You know, it's the proper size for that person. And you have to buy the right size in these costumes, or they just don't look right. So you guys take it as you want. You think of it as it is. But at the same time, as I think that Jesse is actually doing a phenomenal job, and I do believe, based off of what he has here and based off of reports by the news and the police, that this is actually a real clown sighting. Until I hear otherwise, that's what I'm going to go with. But like I said, at the same time, it doesn't matter to me. I'm dealing with my own clown crap, and it's really funny because some other YouTubers have used some of the stuff I've mentioned in some videos, and I have absolutely no problem with that. You be creative as you want, just as long as you're not copywriting on my video. But an idea is an idea, and I've always loved to see a very good one. If you guys can figure out what ideas I'm talking about, besides the people that I have actually told and who it is that's used them, I'll be very impressed with you. And you know, that'd be pretty cool. But guys, don't don't judge. You've got to look at these details. These details are truly very important, because you can actually say something that is an untruth. This suit is made by a different manufacturer. It is very similar to the one Aunt Melissa wore, but it is not the same one. It's completely different. This is proper, actually, and as you can see, it's done different. See, even around the collar, we have stripes over here, okay? And on his, it's not the same. He has solid color on one side and stripes on the other, matching the same colors. So there are a difference, okay? And these pieces here are sewn on. They don't move around. So believe what you want to believe, but this is the facts. You guys got to really be more detail oriented when it comes to these. If you're going to point something out, you know, sometimes certain things just stand right the heck out, but not in this case. Plus, Jesse, being as conservative as he is, I really don't think he would actually go so far as to inflict damage upon his own personal vehicle that he would then have to repair. The dent alone, that's several $100s to have fixed. The lens, who knows? That's probably a $300 part from Toyota. So, not to say that he hasn't done it in the past. He does have a history of doing this with vehicles, but he doesn't do it with working vehicles. He does it with vehicles that are not necessarily roadworthy anymore. I'm sure that F-150 that he crushed in the Farm Series, I believe that must have had some sort of problem with it, probably tranny issues or something like that, or just emission-related issues. They do that when they get old, and then of course Uncle Larry's had very major brake problems. I actually had several problems related to the same issue that Uncle Larry was dealing with, almost to the T. I have a 98 F-150. I believe his is a little bit newer than what I have, but they're very similar and almost identical. Actually, I wanted to buy the truck because I needed parts from it, but the opportunity hasn't arisen yet, or hasn't even come by, but that's fine. Just be careful on YouTube what you guys do and what you guys say, because somebody may actually be out there portraying a real thing that has happened in their life, and they may be putting it up on YouTube for your guys' entertainment, and you guys could end up causing it and calling it fake, and really hurting somebody by that. So in this case, I don't think that's the case. I know Jesse, he looks at this stuff and uses it for reference for better improvements on his videos, and we all should. So that's nothing wrong with that. I do myself. So the whole clown costume being Aunt Melissa's thing, I highly doubt it. It's not Aunt Melissa. You can definitely see that by the face, a very much different face. And this person's quite a bit heavier and actually is taller. So the suits, they're different. I guarantee you that they are different. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up. If you have any comments, please feel free to add that in the comment section. Follow me Twitter, Instagram. Facebook is now in the link again for the professional page. Of course, as always, subscribe for more content. As I noticed, they're still having issues with the darn notifications on YouTube. I wish they'd fix that back to where it default automatically enables it with the subscribe button. They haven't fixed that yet, so make sure you have those notifications turned on. And look forward to the streams this weekend, guys. I got something really cool coming. As long as I get that darn package in the mail, hopefully it'll come. And it's supposed to be here Friday, so we'll use it in a series that I've been planning and working on for quite some time. So anyway, guys, we'll talk to you all later, and hopefully you found this informative, and you all have an amazing night. Later, guys.